What's it been like here so far, and how exciting is it to have this opportunity to get to show up for NFL scouts?
It's actually been kind of eye-opening. It's been kind of different, right? A lot of meetings, a lot of moving around, but excited to be actually getting to practice today, and it's been really good.
You were a late addition to the roster. Kind of how fast did this come together in terms of getting to be a part of this game?
Yeah, it was a quick turnaround. Literally got the call Friday. Had to get here Sunday, so getting my mind right and getting together was pretty quick.
Where have you been training for the draft?
Down in Tampa at ASBI.
So what was that like, kind of having to get yourself ready in just 1 or 2 days to be ready to play in this game?
My agent was talking to me about possibility of you getting an invite, so just staying ready. And as soon as we did, it was just ready to go. That's about it.
So you kind of had that mindset that, hey, this could happen. I'm just going to work for it and hope it does.
Absolutely. Yep.
What's it been like kind of transitioning away from, you played at Ohio State for 4 years, and now the last 3 weeks kind of preparing to be an NFL player?
It's been different, not having that same routine, knowing you ain't got school no more. It's definitely different, but I like it. Ready for the next chapter, and ready to work hard to put myself in a good position for the NFL draft.
How hard was it to move into that next chapter with the way the season ended?
I went too hard. Obviously didn't finish well like we wanted to, but at the end of the day, I was prepared and ready to go. So,
do you still think about the way that game ended at all, or do you just kind of throw it behind you?
Of course. I think a lot of people will for a little bit, but that's what it is. It's time for the next chapter.
What's it like kind of being here and seeing you've got guys from Clemson and LSU and all these different schools on your team and having the opportunity to practice with them for a week?
Yeah, it's going to be great. There's a lot of talent here. Excited to compete, first and foremost, and it's cool just being around a lot of the guys in different cultures from across the country.
When you see a guy up there with that Clemson helmet, that LSU helmet, does that kind of give you a little bit of a chip on your shoulder?
No, I actually ran into a Clemson guy. I was like, he was just talking. I was like, what school you went to? He said Clemson. And I was like, oh man. And, it was just a little giggle, fun and games. But no, it's cool to be around all these guys.
Obviously, Terry McLaurin had a really good performance here last year. Did you talk to him at all about kind of what his experience was like here?
Yeah, as soon as I got that call, I called him right away, and he congratulated me and just broke some things down, how to expect the week to go out, and at the end of the day, just compete and win. So,
how inspiring is that when you see what he did here last year, when you see what Ben Victor did at the Shrine Game last week?
To know that there's a lot of money to be made. You can really transition your status here, and it's a matter of just going out here and competing.
How much do you feel like having the past couple of years working with Brian Hartline, somebody who's been in the NFL, has prepared you for this moment?
It's a big help. He did a lot for me. I think I am as much as a complete player because of him. And I'll still talk to him today about anything. If it comes to routes or anything, I still gravitate toward him as if he's still my coach. So,
what do you think are the biggest things that you're going to have an opportunity to prove to scouts here this week?
I come from a thick room where production was very, very slim. And I think, coming here, I'm going to be able to, prove that I'm a capable receiver to play at a high level and to, know that I can beat anybody that's here. So I'm excited and I'm ready to prove it.
Yeah, you mentioned that production. I know you went into your senior year probably with a little bigger hopes in terms of the numbers you were able to put up. Was that frustrating at all, just kind of coming out of a season, maybe missing some time and not putting up quite the numbers you wanted?
Yeah, it is what it is, but at the end of the day, it's on to the next chapter, and I'm ready for what the future holds.
Does it help that when you're going to this next level that you've been in a room already where you've had to compete, and now you're going to have to do that again?
I come from a very high-level school where we had brought in a lot of good guys, but and the next level is the same way. You got new guys every single year trying to take your job, or as I will be, and eventually when I get to a team, it'll be the same way. So at the end of the day, it's just working hard every single day to be the best that you can be.